my friends, how is everyone today? I hope you're doing well. Today I wanted to do a really soft and simple look, and I also wanted to use drugstore and or very affordable products. So this is actually one of my favorite eyeshadow brands right now. And these are under $10 at Walmart, and they kind of just wow me every single time. The hard candy, we're gonna use that as an eyeshadow base. This is still one of my favorite foundations ever. And you know, I had been looking for it and then it had fallen down and then it was underneath some other foundations. So I'm gonna leave it right here. You can't see it, but it's really close. Before we get started, I'm really excited to use these. I'm actually gonna post a video where I use these as bronzer and blush. I'm gonna post that tonight. So I'm gonna set a little reminder. We're still gonna use some today, but I want you to not miss that because I'm not gonna use this as bronzer today, this one. And I want you to see the video where I do, but I'm just really excited. All right, let's get started. Y'all know how much I love these. These are so affordable. The only downside about them is that there's not more colors. They have really fun colors, but I know most of us aren't wanting to wear neon. So that is the only issue with these. Hard candy, can we get some more matte neutral shades? That would be so amazing. E29, and we want more coverage. So we're using the side of the brush to spread it out. If we want more coverage up here, we're just going to add it. Make sure it's pretty flat when you apply it. See how there's no ridges there? And I know that seems a little fussy. That's a good word to use, but it really makes a difference. I didn't realize we had so many doors in this house. So this is the Nude Bliss palette, and I think I'll just grab some of this shade and press that into the socket. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it pretty soft, so I just kind of built up the color, then I'm gonna buff it. That was really, really easy to build that up. Perfect. I'm trying not to get too wild. Y'all know how I can get. So tap, tap, tap. That's replacement and just kind of building up the pigment. Then once we get it where we want it, we're gonna start to soften it. That was easy. Let's hop over to the Revlon Color Stay, the multi-use pencil. And I'm going to smudge it a little bit. Now, this is also important. Notice that I'm gonna do one eye at a time. That's because anything that dries down, if I want to smudge it, I want to get in there really, really quickly. So if I was to draw this over here and leave it while I'm smudging this one, they're not going to blend as smoothly. Nice. Then I'm just going to add the same shade, just a little bit more, right at the lash line. So I know I want to use a shimmer from the palette, but I thought it would be fun to use this color on my lid a little bit. Now make sure that if you do want to add these to your makeup collection, since they, ooh, that is pretty. Since they are multi-use, we might be inclined to put them on our lips, leave them overnight, and then put them on our eye. Just make sure that, for me, because I love y'all so much, that you're dipping them in alcohol if you want to use them around the eye area. So what I do is I'll dip it in alcohol, sharpen it, then dip it one more time, and it dries so quickly. That is pretty. And then I'm just putting it right in the center so you can still see that liner that we just put on our lid. You see it there and there. I took this shade. I still am not convinced how these are only $10 for each palette. Look at that. That is so beautiful. These aren't chalky, and that's what I'm used to with these usual more affordable palettes. They just don't have this silky texture. Look at that. And remember, I'm putting that on top of dried down products. Imagine that on a wet base. And that is this color right here from this palette. I'm telling you, for the price, 1,000 out of 10. So yesterday we did this combo, and I had never gotten so many DMs about my lashes in all of my makeup life. Y'all said this was the best combo ever. So the 𝗕𝗏𝘂𝘀𝗵𝗲 lash curler, and then the Prada Beauty mascara. Lashes are curled. This is just so satisfying because we were talking about it, just instantly tight lines because of the way that the wand is shaped. And then these little bristles just get in there and they fill in those gaps, essentially what tight lining is. I didn't want to love this mascara. I don't like loving expensive mascaras, but here we are. I feel like there really is true innovation in this wand. And I'm gonna go ahead and link this curler. I actually bought this myself because y'all sent it to me and y'all were curious. And I can confirm, I love this curler. I just realized that we said we were gonna do affordable and then I used the daggum expensive mascara. That's only because I got so many DMs about how good my lashes look, so then I got excited. But I'm gonna give you a couple affordable drugstore mascaras that I absolutely love. And one of them is already going to be the Falsies Lash Lift. I love the waterproof version of this, excuse me, but I like the original too in case that you don't like waterproof. This has been one of my go-to affordable mascaras for I don't know how long. I'm telling you. And if you want your lashes to hold, I love this, especially if you get the waterproof. Oh, I love it. And then another one that I love, this one's kind of hit or miss for some people, but for me, this one definitely works. I've heard that, and we got to be upfront because that's what we do here. I've heard on some people it crumbles. I've never experienced crumbling, but you know what? Maybe it's because I live in a more humid climate where there's more moisture. So think of that crumble as maybe it drying out a little bit, even on the lash. I'm not talking about in the tube, I'm talking about on the lash. So that could be what's happening. But I love this mascara, and I think I started using it in 2021. Love it. It's so affordable too. So there's my two favorite affordable mascaras. I promise to keep the rest of this, but again, I just got too excited because I had so many DMs saying how pretty my lashes were, so I got excited. So, foundation. This is one of my ride or dies. I love this foundation. It has never once let me down. Now, I shake the heck out of it. Not pictured was me off screen shaking the heck out of it. You hear that? That's the bread maker. Mom's making bread. Even that out. And then we're gonna use our C42 because I wanna get more coverage out of less product. So that amount right there should take me over this way, all the way up. I don't go underneath my eye. Good Lord, it is very alerty. Because I'm going to put concealer there, but I can take it here too. Now I've got options. The only issue is everything is too light for me, but I did want to show you different levels of pigment and different concealers, all affordable, all at the drugstore. So this one to me, if it had more shades, this would be very similar, and that's that one right there. I think that's the one I'm going to use. It is very, very, very thin. It says it's the Butter Glow Concealer. I was thinking if I had anything to say with about serum. Sometimes it's a serum concealer. This has a very serum texture, and I absolutely love it. I myself personally right now need a darker shade. Again, I'm going to be able to make that work. This is a really good concealer, and that one is True Match. I love L'Oreal True Match. I love how many shades are in it. These would have been purchased. I've purchased all of these myself. I was saying, but I would have purchased them when I was in my winter shade. We're in my summer shade. So again, that's True Match. And as you can see, True Match isn't quite as much coverage. And then this right here is the Infallible, which you can see has a lot more coverage, and that one's way too light for me right now. And especially if you are reaching for a full coverage anything, whether that be foundation or concealer, you definitely want to make sure you have a really, really good shade match, because my skin tone isn't going to be able to peek through it all and correct this in any way. So if you're doing anything full coverage, you have to make sure that it is your skin tone and undertone. But before we move on, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna use this one. So we'll get to that shade in a minute. Well, I already said that one shade, but these two shades are my winter shades, and I wear 350 Bisque in Infallible and light medium in 3 in True Match. This is gonna seem wild, it's not. We're gonna use these NYX bronzers. Love these. They're a powder, but they're so creamy. And the way that they interact with liquid and cream foundation is on another level. So what I'm gonna do to darken my concealer is grab some on a fluffy brush. Please don't be scared. That might actually be too much, but let's just work with it for a second. And the reason I'm darkening with this is because it still has a corrector element. It also has a little bit, this particular shade has a little bit of red in it. So it's going to be perfect for my undertone. I'm going to go over it. This is why I said let's not be too afraid. Just kind of melt it in with my foundation brush. There's still a little bit of foundation on the brush. And I promise you, if I had not done this, this would be too light. Now, our Physicians Formula concealer. I did wipe off quite a bit off of the wand. And another reason I wanted to use that bronzer underneath is because I do need a little bit more pink in this, or red, if you will. So that's going to be perfect. I'm actually going to blend with our D2 today. Yep, perfect. So with this brush, we're going to get our coverage with the more dense side. And if you have fine lines, a smaller brush like this to really work the product in and around those fine lines is key. Then we take the fluffier side and soften. I find that this is kind of my In a Rush complexion brush. Look how nice that looks. Just a little bit more blending. Nice. Wild, but if I had to pick one drugstore powder, it would be this one, the Maybelline Fit Me. I need a shade darker. That's okay. I'm gonna make fair work. Again, this is all my winter situation. It is really, really nice. And if I had a shade darker, it would even be better. But this will be fine. Anytime you can go darker in the powder, not too dark, but if you just get your perfect shade, what can happen is it's just gonna go in there and fill in. Not that we have gaps, but think of gaps that you didn't even know were there. That pigment kind of completes it like a puzzle, and that's when we get the most flawless under eye. And I'm just gonna go ahead and set the center of my face, and then I'm going to put the bronzer on the wet foundation because it just looks so good. And I want you to think of all of your products kind of like that. That's what bronzer can sometimes do. It can go in here and add, y'all, I barely tapped in. This one is so pigmented, so do be mindful with it and use a fluffier brush. But when you use something like this, again, it's gonna go in there and fill in gaps that we don't even know are there. And if you were to ever touch this, if you don't have it already, if you touch it, it feels almost, I mean, look at that. It feels like a cream, even though it's a powder. Remember how we were talking about textures yesterday? Here. This was actually a really good texture. I just went over to my blush drawer, and again, this was hiding, but I'm not gonna apply it that way because I feel that it's going to be better if we pick it up on the back of our hand. But look at how even that is, and it's not too wet, and it's also obviously not gonna be too dry. I'm gonna pick it up with this side of our D1. And I still haven't powdered here, by the way. Scrumptious, delicious, delightful. That actually looks incredible. Absolutely incredible. And this is, of course, Luminoso, but it's the stick version. I'm seeing if it has a certain name. No, it's probably just Luminoso in a stick. Here, Cheek Kiss Blush Stick, Milani. I'm leaving this out. This is staying right here. This is just gorgeous. Putting more. If I didn't set my under eye, we would probably be able to just throw it on with the stick, but I don't trust it. It as in me. I'm gonna do another Revlon multi-stick just to kind of brighten up my inner corner. I'm telling you, I love these. The moment I read multi-stick, I was in. Now I'm going to take this shade. This is the one you're going to see me use for bronzer later. Something about being off-road. Which one was it? Oh yeah, off-roading. Oh, I just love this color. It is such a nice bronzer shade for me because it isn't too orange and it's got a little bit of red, but it's obviously still in the realm. I'm going to put more over here. Still in the realm of a nice bronzer shade, not going over into blush. I'm going to take a little bit in here too. Just kind of doing a little wrap around. Let's use dallying. Remember, we're going to have to sanitize it now. I'm not trying to be annoying, but I am trying to be thoughtful. I don't want y'all to get an eye infection. That's the only issue with multi-use products. Sometimes we can forget. Here to here, no, but here to here, yes. Then I wanted to try this color. We tried this one, We as in Me. A lot of y'all already had it. And so what happens here is this becomes a one-way street. Y'all don't tell me about good things, but I try to find good things to tell y'all. But nobody told me about these. I didn't know. Apparently y'all love them already. Leaving me out in the dark. You bunch of gatekeepers. So this is the Revlon. This is Rum Raisins, the shade. I forget what these are called. But I'm gonna get you the link anyway, so don't worry about it. Just gotta. That's scrumptious. I like these more than the expensive YSL ones, which I never reach for. That's so pretty. Here it is without the liner. I'll swatch it for you. Look at how much pigment these have to be so balmy and glossy. Gorgeous. All right. I like this look. I'm not even going to put mascara on my bottom lashes. They're fine. They're there. Look, they're really fluffy. Looks nice. That's that lash serum. The new Lastin. Love that lash serum. I love y'all so much. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. I like to do these more affordable things because it just proves this to me is a delightful makeup day. I do wish I had the concealer and a little bit of a darker shade, but we did make it work. But I would consider this such a good makeup day. I feel so pretty. And it's just proof that we don't have to, even though I do use spicy priced things, yes, we don't always have to reach for those things because we can get this look using affordable products. Now these, I like these more than a lot of the super spicy price things. Yes, this too. But I like these so much and I'm so excited for y'all to try these situation here, the Revlon things. I think the bread's done. I love you with all of my heart in case nobody has told you today. Get ready for tonight's post because you're going to see me use these all over my face. It's going to be fun. All right, I love you and I'll see you in the comments later. Bye for now.